Now, there's this famous saying, everywhere you turn, Maka joke you. In other words, problems coming from all different angles. And that is what is happening to CWI at the moment. Now, if it is not the test team, it's the ODI team or the T20 team. Now, the senior women's team, we hear in some news today that, they were heavily defeated by South Africa today by 10 wickets. And we are hearing reports that there are 3 members of the squad that are actually injured. So they brought 3 injured players in the squad. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the game. We're going to talk about those injured players and thing. Plus, we're going to take a look at the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force squad. They named their squad a couple days ago. I am just getting a chance to go through it. And out of favor, West Indies top order batsman, Darren Bravo, is the captain. And, based on the squad that they would have named, Darren Bravo definitely would have been the one to captain it if Jason Mohammed was not, if they decided not to work with Jason Mohammed. So, good to see Darren Bravo getting the captaincy, hoping that he will get some runs under his belt. And hopefully, things will work out for him where reviving his cricket is concerned. Quite a few players trying to turn to the T20 format, but they are not being picked up. So I am hoping that they will realize that and pay close attention to what they do in this championship. All right. So let us go through the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force squad first. Then I will talk about the West Indies women versus South Africa. So, Darren Bravo has been named as captain, as I said just now. And they have a newcomer in Vikash Mohan. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing the first name correctly. I think he was actually an under-19 captain at one point in time. So, good to see him finally getting in the mix there. Hopefully, he will be able to get some runs under his belt, take some wickets, whatever it is that Darren Bravo will be asking him to do as a player. Kyrie Pierre gets into that lineup also. Brian Charles, a spinner that quite a few people would have come to appreciate in the regional, even in the Super 50 that just concluded. I think he was good in that. I think he was in the CPL also, but his name, he has been around for a little while now. So this is probably a good time for him to step up and get the job done. Sunil Narayan isn't there. Akil Hussain isn't there. A couple of other guys, they aren't there. So, definitely a chance for Brian Charles and Kyrie Pierre to do their thing. They also have Jason Mohammed. Don't need much information on Jason Mohammed. Long-serving member of Trinidad and Tobago cricket, would have played for West Indies. Definitely going to be looking to lead from the front as a senior player in the team. So he's there. They also have Imran Khan is there. Imran Khan. They have Yannick Karaya. They have Gooley. Amir Django is there. Tian Webster. Terence Hines. They have Uthman Mohammed and Jeremy Solozano. So those are the players that they have there in their squad. So definitely looking forward to seeing Trinidad and Tobago doing their thing. It's a new look squad, if you want to put it that way. Not a lot of their senior players are actually in the squad. People like Joshua Da Silva not there, Shannon Gabriel not there. Not necessarily senior players, but players that would have gone on to represent West Indies consistently. So Joshua Da Silva not there, Shannon Gabriel not there, Jaden Seals not there, Anderson Phillip not there. And as we know, the T20 players, they are not there. So it's a perfect opportunity for people like Django and Tian Webster and these guys to get some runs under their belt. Jeremy Solozano, he will definitely want to get the attention of the selectors once again. He was able to get their attention. They brought him to was it Sri Lanka that we went, and we all know that went. He didn't even get a chance to bat. So, he's definitely going to be looking to get some runs under his belt. Terence Hines, we would have seen him in the CPL. Definitely want to see him doing some work there. And Darren Bravo, the leader of that team, you know, I am wishing him nothing but the best. Once he scores some runs, then you know the selectors probably are going to look in his direction again. Some people like to say that players are finished, you know, and this is the thing with us as fans. Sometimes if it's our favorite player and they get a lot of opportunity at the international level and they fail, then we want them to be put back. We want them back in the team same time. But if it's a player that we don't necessarily like and that player has the ability but, you know, would have failed over a period of time and gets dropped and goes to the regional level and gets runs, then we say, listen, this man got his opportunity and he didn't do anything, so let us move on. You know, the perfect comparison would be Bravo and Shea Hope. The Shea Hope fans would say that, listen, not comparing them, you know, because in the sense of quality or anything, but the Shea Hope fans would say, listen, there's not a lot of people better than Shea Hope to play test cricket. And if you look at his test records, that would suggest different. And yet still, his fans would say, leave him in the team right throughout. And then those same fans, they are going to say, Darren Bravo got his opportunity, did not perform, so leave him out of the team. And at the same time, Bravo's average is higher than Shea Hope. Bravo is not my favorite player, you know, but I'm just trying to put this out there so you guys understand what I'm saying. You know, sometimes if the player is not our favorite player, we like to just finish with them. But if our favorite player is not scoring and gets dropped out of the team, once he's out of the team for a month or two, we want to see him back in the team. So, you know, these are the little things that we need to work on. And I don't expect us as fans to really do much different, because the guys that are selecting the team, they have their favoritism that they do just the same thing. So that is the Trinidad and Tobago squad, my viewers and subscribers. So, you know, I'm wishing them all the best in the tournament. All right, so earlier today we had the West Indies women going up against South Africa women. That's the senior team right there in the triangular series that they are playing. And we were actually taken to the cleaners by 10 wickets. So, you know, it was the West Indians that batted first. They got 97 for 6 off their 20 overs. So not even getting 3 figures. 97 for 6 off their 20 overs. And, you know, we are now hearing words that 3 players are in the squad that they left the Caribbean injured. And, you know, I'm going to get into that further down. Let me just give you the actual numbers. So 97 for 6. Shakibi, she got 33 from 34. Cooper got 10. And Captain Haley Matthews, always fighting, she got 34 from 26. You understand? South Africa went in and they were able to get that runs pretty easily. You know, they got 98 without loss. And now, you know, it's really sad to see where the cricket is going, because over the past couple of years, when we have to watch the men with one eye shut, you know, we could look at the women and say, yeah, they are definitely going to give us something to smile about. But based on what we are hearing now, 3 players, you know, they are in the squad and they are injured. We're talking about Stephanie Taylor, Henry, and they said another a pace bowler from Barbados. Not sure who that is, but 3 players, according to reports coming out of the media, you know, they are in the squad injured, and CWI, they have yet to say anything on it. They have not said, well, we decided to take these players because we want them to be a part of the World Cup. We decided to sacrifice this series to make sure that they are with the squad, even though they are not going to play. So while they recuperate, they can be in and around the team. You understand? So don't know if the CWI media people will address this. But you know, it's now circulating out there that 3 players in Henry, in Stephanie Taylor, Henry, and another pace and a pace bowler, based on what they are saying from Barbados. 3 of them, they are injured, and it's a possibility that they will not even take any part in what's happening here. We have lost a couple of games easily, and you know, it's really sad to know that we have people there injured, even though there's not a lot of people that we would have you know, that they would probably select from. But if people injure, they don't want to carry injured people on tour. You understand? But as I said, you don't know what CWI are going to say. Maybe they will say that it was all about just sacrificing this this series so they can have everybody together to work as they build towards the World Cup. One thing I know, Coach Courtney Walsh will have a lot to answer to, and you know, when he just took over the job, I was saying that, you know, I would definitely give him some time before I start looking at results too much, because Deandra Datin, she retired. Mohammed decided to take a break, and as we know, Stephanie Taylor, she was out for a little period of time there. I think Shakira, Salman was also out, so we lost quite a few games with the core of our team not playing. So, you know, it's going to be interesting when these players come back to see how they perform. But Courtney Walsh will have some serious questions to answer, you know. I'm going to leave it right there for now, my viewers and subscribers. Just wanted to reason with you guys a little bit to hear your thoughts. The Darren Bravo situation, just let me know what you think about it. It's good to see him leading his country, but if it is the case that Bravo goes out there and gets some runs under his belt, should West Indies decide that they are finished with him? And this, I am asking the same question for Shea Hope. If Shea Hope goes out there, gets some runs under his belt, should the selectors decide that they are finished with him? Or is it a case that because Shea Hope is scoring runs in ODI cricket, they should give him the opportunity to play some test cricket again, so, you know, to basically revive his career, his test career? Just let me know what you think in the comment section, my peeps. Big up on yourself.